So today, we're gonna build a bed. We're gonna build our bed for our little tiny home. And I was gonna do like just a platform bed, but then I realized that like, hey, I've got a limited amount of space. I heard this tip when we were like minimalizing from our house to our FJ Cruiser. And that tip really stuck with me and I learned a lot of it and it made things a lot easier becoming a minimalist. And that tip changed the game on how I looked at stuff, at least stuff that I use on a day-to-day basis. And if I'm gonna have that item, it either needs to serve one really important purpose or it needs to serve a couple of purposes. If it's gonna take up space and it's gonna be in our limited areas, it either needs to be super important to do one thing or it needs to be multifunctional. I thought about that in every aspect of this build. And I got the idea from Navigation Nowhere, and it's instead of just using this whole space for just a mattress, let's turn the mattress and the bed into a multifunctional unit. So we're actually gonna turn it into a sleeper sofa as well, so that if I come back here to edit, I can push this bed up, turn it into a couch, and I have all this extra room over here to edit, as opposed to just this tiny little spot. Because the bed would take up this entire space, and then come to right here. So it wouldn't give me a whole lot of room in here to actually edit, but if I turn it into a couch and slide it all back, now I've got this whole extra area to be able to edit and utilize that space. So, I mean, I was gonna build the bed anyways, so why not build it to fit our needs a little bit better? So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Super simple. I've already built it before. Like, well, I built it a more complicated way for the couch. This shouldn't take very long. In theory, by the end of today, we'll have a bed in here that now turns into a couch. Then we actually need to order a bed. So if you guys have suggestions on what kind of mattress we should get for like tiny homes and functional and so on and so forth, let me know. So a queen mattress is 60 inches by 80 inches. So it'll be 60 here. And then this box is our freshwater tank and it's 30 inches. So I'll pull out, it'll be 60 there. And then it's 80 inches long. So 80 inches comes to right here. So from there to our water fill. So we'll have like a 6-inch gap from here to here. So I'm gonna have to build something that covers this to protect this and to secure this some. Yeah, so then we'll have like a little storage cubby that's like 6 inches wide. So yeah, I need to like build a platform for this because this isn't anything structure. This is just some masonite with some insulation because I wanted to insulate our freshwater tank because why not? So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna use 2x4s because they're easily accessible and they're strong and they're not super expensive. And then I might rip them down to be like a 2x2, but I'm at least gonna build the platform of the main sofa out of the 2x4s. I'll show you that right now. Side note, this little battery-powered miter saw, super freaking convenient. I can just take it wherever I need to. I don't need to plug it up. It goes through batteries kind of quick, but yeah, I'll take it. See, this would have taken up the entire room. I mean, we've got like a foot extra, but then it feels super crammed. It feels all tight in here. But if I just push it back in, now we've got a lot more room. And I can totally just sit over here and edit. Kids can like play around right here. And then when it's time to go to bed, you just bring it on out. So all of these slats, they were 1x4s. I ripped them in half. So that way I had more surface covered. Because if I would have done the 1x4, it would have left a bigger gap in between each slat. Then that means the mattress would have had more places to go through. So the more slats, the closer together they are, if that makes any sense. I'm pretty pumped about this. I think this is like a good use of the space. It doesn't slide in and out as easy as I wanted it to. I don't really care at this point. I just really want to get this bus finished. And then the next one is going to be a lot better. And this isn't like permanently mounted. I mean, it is screwed into the frames, which is attached to the ribs. So it's like structurally sound. But if I want to like rip this out and redo it or build it higher or whatever, we have that option. So for now, this will work. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you don't like it, and if you could subscribe, we'd really, really appreciate it. And yeah, we're getting a lot closer. I'm getting super excited. So yeah. Thanks.